Good morning. Today is February 27th, and there's only one more day left to February. Then we're into March. And March holds lots of wonderful things to come for all of us. And at the end of this video, I'll share with you a couple little things that I'm sharing with you in March. And today I just wanted to touch a little bit about the word fabrications. It's something that I wrote about last week, and I am a person who loves to find the origin of words and the meaning of words. And in this case, fabrications has two meanings. One is an invention, and one is a lie. And both of these inventions and lies are part of the capacities that we hold in our own fabrications of reality. And so I'll start with the lies, which in this day and age, we tend to live in a world that's facing many different issues, and we see lies on the news, around us in different situations, whether it's work or our relationships. And the idea that lies are out there hold a lot of energy for us. But in order to change what we see out there, we need to first begin within. And in that way, the importance of uncovering the lies we tell ourselves is what's very important. It's part of that introspection that we do as we expand in our consciousness. And there are so many different types of lies we've told ourselves, whether it's about us, whether we're worthy, or that there's something about us that's bad or not good enough, or we're not smart enough, or we're not beautiful enough, or we're not, the list goes on and on and on, rich enough, on and on. So the truth of all of that is what we want to uncover, stripping away all those lies to get to the essence. And when we get to that essence, which is our source, our connection to that relationship that we develop with source, now we're getting closer to the truth of who we really are. The power, the beauty, the strength, the courage, the creator that we are. And in this truth, we begin to now use the other meaning of that word fabrications, and that is the inventions. Inventions are occurring. They're either occurring out of the lies, or they're occurring because we're creating that reality in our own self. So that reality then being that we begin to see the truth of those qualities of our soul and our consciousness. And as they expand, we now begin to see that in the outer world as well. And that means that the things that we encounter and we face out there, we see new dimensions of them, new sides of them that enable us to see them with a positive light that works to serve and actually propel the manifestation of more beauty, more strength, more courage, all those qualities that we in ourselves are transforming into being the source and the consciousness of who we are. Now we begin to see it out in the outer world, and they go hand in hand. So those fabrications, whatever we're seeing out there, is a matter of us really owning up in ourselves what we have yet to transform. And I say that with so much love and compassion for this process that every single one of us as human beings are undergoing. And to let you know that at this moment in time, there's streams just of consciousness pouring upon us right now, coming from all different sides and ways of seeing this, so that we can quickly enter into this new time in our own evolution. So I would say to you today, develop that introspection to uncover your own lies, or the lies we've told or lived, those secret parts of ourselves that we know but that we hide from and we pretend on the outside. Get to those. Get to the roots of those lies, why they ever came, why they existed, and then lovingly embrace them. See how they've served you, and see how now you have an opportunity in this new awareness to transform them. Then invent and create out of that reality of knowing who you truly are. And in doing that, just release that joy out into the world. The opportunity is so magnificent. Think about that. Imagine creating your world, your life, with a full joyness and full truth of who you are. Every one of us has had glimpses, moments where we feel that way, where we feel that feeling of being insurmountable. That is your essence. And always, one and the same, our universe is reflecting that for us. So the more we enter into that consciousness, we begin to manifest that all around us. And we're one and the same. We've always been one. The universe within us and out there has always had our back. We're one and the same. How could it not have? And so as soon as we begin to take on that knowing, that being, now the possibilities really become limitless to us. So applications of all that you can do to transform and create that joy in your life. It's not something that comes from the outside. It's not external. It's yours. It's yours already. You were endowed with it. It's part of your presence. It's part of your consciousness. It's part of source. It's part of all that you are made up of. So I encourage you to feel your joy and to stand so strongly by that as your reality, that you manifest that. And stand in that with faith, conviction, intention, and the love of yourself. So, part of my joy today is to share with you that, and also to share with you more that you can learn on PureEsperanza.com about how we do this self-transformation, this thought transformation, how we love and express out into the world, and just kind of thought-provoking ideas so that you enter into a process, because it's only through your own experience that you can come to the fullness of this understanding and that knowing. You have to live through that and experience it. So that's part of it too. If you go to PureEsperanza.com, you can subscribe there and get a newsletter to see all the wonderful things that are coming and that are being manifested right now. And it's just a way to continue to bring this stream of consciousness and what the intentions are of Pure Esperanza in this year to come. Apart from that, you can follow me on social media platforms and get daily inspiration, and always coming from soul inspiration and the art of living. And finally, this little bit of joy. So I thank you all so much for the support that I've received for Girl Seeking Pearls, which was the first book written, which was along these lines, and it was just kind of the springboard into Pure Esperanza and what's evolving from there. And so with that, March is a time when I feel that cabin fever kind of stirring, and I'm looking forward to spring coming, and spring is on its way now in March. And of course, it's been deemed March Madness. So in my March Madness, in my joy, and my celebration of all that, I'd like to share with you Girl Seeking Pearls at a discount of 50% through March, and while supplies last, or through the time that the supplies last. And you're welcome to look at that at PureEsperanza.com in the book menu. There's another book on the way right now, and always just feeding and fueling and continuing to stream in all that consciousness so that each and every one of us are benefiting from this shift that we are undergoing at this time. It is with great love and joy that I share with you, and that I am so encouraged by this wonderful blessing that we all have as I look around me and I see all the ways that we are being nourished because we are so loved. Thank you so much. May you find the music in the moments today to dance to live into, to express, to be one with the joy and the invention of this power that you have in fabricating your reality. Blessings on your day. Peace.